Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome back to Lost Reactions. Today we start Season 2 and I am eager. Season 2 Episode 1, A Man of Science, A Man of Faith. Assuming you watched my Season 1 ramble, you know how I feel now about certain characters and where my attention lies in the plots. So no need to recap that. Of course, all that was where I was at the end of Season 1. The subsequent episode and episodes may change that completely, and I will do another video at the end of Season 2 to see where I am at the end of that. And maybe at the end of the whole 6 seasons I could have a look at the comparisons and see where the growth was. Anyway, so I'm hoping this episode starts off where Season 1 ended. I'm hoping. I'm not expecting it, I'm just hoping it does. Because there's some things that really need mentioning. They really need bringing up in this episode. And as quickly as possible. Not expecting resolutions, but I'm expecting to further at least that side of the plot. And that is, well, the hatch, obviously. The hatch. They've opened it now, it goes down a long way, we don't know what's at the bottom. We need to investigate that straight away. Also, Walt has been kidnapped. We need some sort of rescue party or some sort of movement on that. Of course, nobody on the island knows this. And the only people that do are Michael, Sawyer and Jin, who have been left for dead, basically, stranded in the middle of the ocean with their raft ablaze. So that's another thing we need to get back to. They need to get back to the island somehow, so they can alert them that Walt's been kidnapped and start this search. But while I was making my Season 1 video, I came to a horrible realisation. And that was that at some point, maybe not this season, but at some point, they're going to need to do a massive time jump. Or they need to get rid of Walt. Because in real time, in real life, there's at least a year between filming of each season, or at least I'm assuming so. And Walt is of the age where you can't really hide his aging. So at some point there's going to have to be some sort of substantial time jump to allow us to catch up with Walt's sort of real life age. That's about it. I think I now want to get on with this, really. I don't think there's anything else really going on that's... oh, right, okay then, yes. I better address the episode in question. Man of Science, Man of Faith. Still don't see why that needs to be mutually exclusive, but I've been trying to think of another way around it. See, there was a comment that says, if I was in John Locke's shoes and seen what I'd seen and experienced what he'd experienced, what would my conclusion be? This is why I mentioned that I think that John Locke was at some point deeply devout. Because my first assumption would be to try and figure out some sort of logical explanation. As grateful as I would be to receive use of my legs again after being paralysed for 4 years, I'd still wouldn't be satisfied with just accepting it as a gift, a miracle. I'm not built like that. I would want some sort of scientific, logical explanation that I can justify to myself. And yeah, I wouldn't have gone the way John Locke went. I would have gone more of a Jack sort of route in trying to find that explanation. That's not to say John Locke isn't wrong. I mean, no explanation on this island is too stupid or too outlandish or extravagant. And it could be that whatever it is that's out there is some sort of higher being. Although I'm not entirely sure John Locke actually meant it that way. I'm not entirely sure how he meant it, and I think now we're going to find out. John Locke is one of the more confusing of the characters. Really don't know how to take him. He's both brilliant and devious, kind and cruel. He's a paradox. So I really can't get into his head really that well. Unlike all the others, where you can sort of, you know, they're not two-dimensional characters by any means, but they're predictably believable. Whereas John Locke is an exaggeration. There's something about him that's just not right. I need more information. Right, let's go. That's loud for a cursor. Where are we? That's an old computer. That's 80s. That's Sawyer. No. It wouldn't have been that old then. Who the hell is this? Insulin? The hell? Wow. Wow. That's taken up a turn. Is this the hatch? Is this at the bottom of the hatch? Yes, it is. But is it at the bottom of the hatch now? Or earlier? No, it's now. So there's someone at the bottom.
Blew the door so we could get everyone inside this thing so they'd be safe. That plan is not going to work. We'll never get everyone down in time.
In time for what?
No, the ladder's broken.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Down there one by one. They're waiting for us to come back and tell them what to do. So let's forget about the harnesses.
Jack?
What?
Well, why don't we all just calm down here?
Look, if you want to go exploring in the morning, that's fine. But tonight, we're done.
He's not happy, is he?
Of course.
That whole pause where he was weighing his options.
Why don't you want to go down there, Jack?
Hell is that thing?
Piece of the steering column.
Oh,
Let's go. Keep that
thought she'd
collar
been
steady.
stabbed. Oh,
Page
bloody
my
hell.
column. Already did. Tell me.
Her tire blew, car jumped the divider, went head-on with an SUV.
Oh, this is that accident, isn't it?
Yeah, alone.
Where's the driver of the SUV? Let's go.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you light the fuse, man?
Yeah, why? I want to know that.
Why wouldn't I light the fuse?
Because he told you not to.
Maybe because I was running towards you, waving my arms, yelling, "Don't do that."
Well, you got a point there.
Yeah, well, answer him then.
Excited to get inside. I mean, that's why we came here, isn't it?
Someone's coming. Oh! How did they not see that before?
I saw him 5 minutes ago.
This is going to go badly. Or maybe it's just destiny.
Say! Where are you? Say! Walt?
No, I don't like that.
What are you doing here?
Shannon!
What is it?
He had all water coming out of his mouth like he was drowning.
What? Try me.
A while ago, I was in this kind of psych ward, and there's this guy, Leonard, and all the time I knew him, all he ever said were these numbers. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. I was buying a frozen burrito, and I thought, hey, I should play the lottery. And I guess those numbers were still stuck in my head, so I played them. And I won $114 million. That's when it started happening. My grandpa died, my house caught on fire, the chicken joint that I worked at got hit by a meteor.
Wow.
Well, actually meteorite. Okay, so tonight, I see the same friggin' numbers on that hatch thing.
You were in a psych ward?
That's the detail you're going to pick up on.
I'm not saying you are. They're numbers.
They're obviously not, though.
What's that thing where doctors make you feel better just by talking to them?
Bedside manner.
Bedside manner.
Yeah, that. Yours sucks, dude.
Even if there's a 99% probability that they're utterly, hopelessly screwed, folks are much more inclined to hear that 1% chance.
I tell her that everything's gonna be okay. That's false hope, Dad.
But maybe. But it's still hope.
I hope. He's got a point. Man of faith. Because hope is kind of faith.
So you want me to go down first?
Oh, you're lighter. I can belay you down and bring you back up just as easy. The shaft might get narrower down there, too.
You left out the part where you just want to see if I get eaten by something.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. A decoy is good, yeah.
What do I say if I need to stop?
Stop.
Simple as that.
Okay. Let's go.
What is it?
John! I think there's something down.
Whoa! There's that light again. Oh! No, she's gone. The hell?
Kate!
Is it some sort of alien in there?
Kate!
Where's John? It doesn't look as though John got dragged down there as well.
Damn it!
You alright, brother? I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Take it easy. Keep the weight off.
What do you know about sprains, anyway?
I was almost a doctor once.
I made a promise I couldn't keep. I told her I'd fix her, and couldn't. Failed.
Jack. I'm Desmond. Well, good luck, brother. See you in another life, yeah?
Desmond, I think he might come up again. That's a ship. Like spaceship. The hell? But all with 80s and 90s computers. Very low tech. And it's waiting input from something. Is that a Commodore PET?
Where's Kate?
What the hell?
Ah.
Tara, with The damage to your back was extensive. I did everything that I could, but your spinal column, you're gonna be paralyzed from the waist down for the rest of your life. I'm sorry.
You're yanking my chain, right?
No.
I can wiggle my toes.
Then another paralysis that seems to be cured.
Put the gun down.
Where's Kate?
Jack, it's okay.
I said drop it!
Where's Kate?
She's fine. Just put down.
I'm not putting down anything.
Do you want him to die? Put it down!
That's an accent, isn't it? An Irish accent.
Talking about luck? Is this your destiny?
Lower your gun, or I'll blow his damned head off, brother!
Here's Desmond.
You.
Okay, so Desmond, an Irish guy that Jack once met years and years ago, is the Hatchman, who seems to have been in quarantine for a long time, judging by the technology and the stuff around him. He seems to have been there since the mid to late 80s, I would guess. Shannon has seen a vision of Walt, but they haven't interpreted it correctly yet. No news on Michael, Jin or Sawyer yet. It was all the Hatch, wasn't it? It was just all the Hatch. Good to get a little bit backstory for Jack, all leading to Desmond. Apart from that, why was Desmond in the Hatch? Why was it marked quarantine? What illness, what disease has he got? Why were the numbers printed on there? And now that Hurley's mentioned that to Jack, well, they're starting to share information a little bit more now, aren't they? So hopefully more heads come up with better solution. But Jack still isn't open yet. Isn't open to the possibility of explanations that are outside of his own experiences and outside of his own understanding. I find it difficult because I am Jack and I'm trying to think outside the box for these explanations, but still nothing. That was a brilliant episode. Hope is faith. I'd completely forgotten about that. And because Once Upon a Time was all about hope and stuff like that, hope and belief, no reason to think that hope isn't a strong theme running through this series as well. And hope is faith. We hope that these things will happen. We have no real reason to think that they might. Hope is faith. Didn't think of that. Always equate faith to religion, but that's just my tiny thinking. That's it for now. Kate went down the hatch and has disappeared. John Locke says don't worry about it, but what was that light? We've seen that light before. When John Locke was hammering on the hatch, deploring that he'd done everything that it had told him to and still no results. And we saw a light come on, but this was intense, and because the hatchway was open, it just shone out. Always get the impression that John Locke knows more than he's letting on, for sure, we know that, but he knows a lot more than even we assume. But now I'm not so sure. Now I think he's just as lost and just as blind to what's going on as all the rest. He just has this blind faith, this blind hope that things will resolve themselves well. It didn't work so much for Boone, but maybe it's John Locke's survival that all that counts for John Locke. I don't know. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Till then, keep well. Bye bye.